Welcome to our next lesson, the fourth Sandhi, Yan Sandhi, in series of Swara Sandhi. We have seen Dirgha Sandhi, Guna Sandhi and Vriddhi Sandhi in previous videos. Now it is fourth Sandhi, Yan Sandhi. Remember, all the Sandhis are very important to learn. Watch the videos again and again. These videos are very much useful for the school students and also beginners in Sanskrit grammar. Let's move on to the rules. Yan Sandhi. There are 4 rules in this. E or E plus asamana swaraha is equal to U. What we can understand, Yan Sandhi means Ya, Ra, La, Va. Ya, Ra, La, Va. These 4 alphabets are formed through this Sandhi. The first word should end with either E or E plus asamana swaraha means any swara, that is any vowel except the same. What is there in the previous word means that except E and E, any vowel. So what happened here? E or E will change to Ya. But the next letter will not change. The second letter will not change. Let's move on to the second rule. The first word should end with U or Oo. The next word should start with a vowel except U or Oo. So what happened now? The change is the first one, U or Oo, will change to V. We move on to the third. R or R. The first word should end with R or R. The next word should start with any vowel other than R and R. Now the first letter, R or R, becomes R. Now fourth rule. L plus asamana swaraha means L plus any vowel other than L. So the answer is L becomes L. Kindly go through the rules once again. The first letter should end with E or E, U or U, R or R or L. The second word should not start with same alphabet. So the changes happening. E or E becomes U. U or U become V. R or R becomes R. L becomes L. Now we move on to the examples. It's one of the important Sandhi, so you all will learn it properly. Examples for the first rule. E or E plus asamana swaraha. Then the first letter E or E becomes Y. Example. Iti plus api becomes ityapi. First word's ending letter is E. Second word's starting letter is A. E plus A. Now only the first letter becomes Y. A remains. Please understand. What we have seen in previous 3 Sandhis, both the letters join and form another one. Now, in this Sandhi, in all 4 rules, the first letter will get converted to another alphabet. The second letter will not change. Iti, the ending letter is E. Api, A is the beginning letter. Now, E gets changed to U. The next A, Y plus A becomes Ya. So, Iti becomes Itya. So, the answer is Ityapi. Kindly go through this carefully so that you can understand all other 3 rules. So, how the derivations happen, it's given in the box. Kindly go through that. Iti plus api, it, E plus api, It, E plus A, api. E becomes Y. The next A is joining with each other. So E becomes Y. So itya pi becomes ityapi. Let's move on to the examples. Please watch the video again and again. If you have any doubt, kindly give in the comments. Iti plus api, ityapi. Yadi api, yadyapi. Prati ekam, pratyekam. See, one thing you should understand, E becomes Ya. So, Ya means it is formed from E. That's all. Simple. So, iti plus adi, ityadi. Prati agamanam, pratyagamanam. Devi uvacha, devyuvacha. Nadi akritihi, nadyakritihi. Prithivi api, prithivyapi. Nadi plus api, nadyapi. So what we understand? E becomes Ya. The next alphabet, what is available? That joins here. So there is no change in the second alphabet. Now we move on to the next example. The second example is the first letter should end with U or U. Then whatever the vowels other than the same alphabet, U becomes V. Right? So let's move on to the example. Let's see the example. Madhu plus Arihi. The answer is Madhvarihi. U becomes V. But the second letter does not change. The first word's ending letter is U. Second word's first letter is A. U plus A. The first letter U becomes V. Madhu, the ending letter is U. Arihi, the starting letter is A. Now U only becomes V. Madhu becomes Madhv. Arihi joins. So Madhvarihi. See the derivation in the box. We move on to the examples. More examples. U or U plus asamana swaraha becomes V. Examples. Su plus agatam, swagatam. Madhu plus atra, madhvatra. Guru plus adeshaha, gurvadeshaha. Madhu plus arihi, madhvarihi. Anu plus ayaha, anvayaha. U becomes V. Please understand it. Vadhu plus adeshaha, vadhvadeshaha. Vadhu plus utsavaha, vadhutsavaha. Champu plus agamanam, champvagamanam. Anu plus eshanam, anveshanam. Now we move on to the next rule. Rule number 3. Examples for R or R plus asamana swaraha. The answer is R. Please understand, only the first alphabet gets changed. The second alphabet does not change. Pitru plus adeshaha becomes pitradeshaha. First word's ending letter is R. Second word's first letter is A. Now, R plus A. R plus A. The first letter R becomes R. See, R is vowel, R is consonant. Please understand this. Pitru. The first word ends with R. Adeshaha. The second word starts with A. Now, the first alphabet R becomes R. Pitru becomes Pitr plus Adeshaha. So, Pitradeshaha. See the derivations given in the box. Always remember, in this Sandhi, the change happens only in the first word, not in the second word. Let's see the examples for this rule. R or R plus asamana swaraha. The first letter R or R becomes R. So now let's see the examples. Pitru plus Adesha, Pitradesha. Matru plus Icha, Matricha. Matru plus Amshaha, Matramshaha. Datru plus Ishaha, Datrishaha. Dhatru plus Amshaha, Dhatramshaha. Very few examples are available. There are only few examples, couple of examples available for the fourth rule, so it is not mentioned here. Okay, that is not explained here. Let's move on to the next video. Till then, thank you. Kindly give your feedback. Also forward this to others. Do not forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha. Let's meet in the next Sandhi. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you.